So recently, another extremely popular Roblox Shorts animation channel called BonkieDoge, who is 23 years old, has been recently exposed for extremely disgusting actions which need to be called out. Not only was he caught on a secret account following numerous Twitter artists who made absolutely disgusting art depicting characters, but it was also revealed that despite Potema and Camgeyser being exposed for their own disgusting behavior around BonkieDoge was seen continuing to be friends with them to this day in private. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if BonkieDoge cannot get away with his behavior, and let's get into it. So essentially, this was all brought to my attention when Guamgo uploaded a video comprehensively proving that BonkieDoge actively sought out disgusting content. This was found out as during an old stream of his on his BonkieDoge YouTube channel, he had accidentally shown numerous Google accounts in which he operated. At the top, you can see his main account, which bears the exact same email which is in his TikTok account's bio, therefore proving the validity of the situation. The Google account I want you all to focus on first, however, is the account Tujin. This alias was traced back to a secret Twitter account that BonkieDoge owns, which he even followed his main Twitter account on too. And some of the accounts on his following list were absolutely repulsive. As to not give attention or traffic to these accounts, because I really do not want you guys to search up these, I will be color coding each different problematic account for you guys to understand. Now, the first account that BonkieDoge was caught following and that we will cover, I will address as Red. Now, Red is a rather popular furry art account, and for those of you who don't know what content is, consider yourself lucky. For context, a artist is someone who creates furry art depicting characters that bear the anatomical features of children. The content is inherently disgusting, and the fact that BonkieDoge is a 23-year-old man and is following accounts like these and consuming the content they create is inherently. For example, Red is seen posting extremely hyper art involving furry characters which look extremely young. The content is absolutely repulsive, and it is insane to see how anyone would be A, able to defend the creation of this content, and B, defend BonkieDoge for actively following this artist, meaning he's bearing direct interest into the content that they are producing. And if you think that BonkieDoge's interest in furry art stops there, in another account he followed that will be referred to as Black is seen being yet another furry account, but even worse is the fact that they are also a account, posting Pokemon characters that are also drawn to appear extremely young. So now that is two horrific factors merged into one. BonkieDoge is essentially following an account which posts not only Pokemon art, but also material as well. In fact, to make matters even more worse than they already are, the account color-coded as Black is only ever seen posting this content, so there is quite literally no excuse or area of plausible deniability that BonkieDoge can use, being like, well, I didn't see the content that they were actually producing. The account is only ever seen posting inherently and content, and it is a massive red flag that someone who is a grown adult, being 23, is consuming this material in their spare time. Now, another account that many people haven't brought up yet is Yellow, which is an account consistently seen posting realistic content. And to those of you who don't know what that is, essentially they are creating art depicting creatures, or basically animals, and replicated the entire physiology of actual animals down to their direct anatomical features, and then they proceed to these creatures very heavily. This content is inherently, and the fact that BonkieDoge at the age of 23 is following accounts that quite literally post content regarding four-legged canines is absolutely horrific. One such post shows a zoo exhibit with an otter in it, with Glory present in a display glass. The artist clearly knows exactly what they're doing when creating this, and it is even repulsive when considering the fact that somehow Twitter takes zero action against these accounts posting and spreading such atrocious content. That is probably why it would come to no shock to you all that BonkieDoge privated his account to hide the rest of his depraved interests from the public. Keep in mind, Twitter only allows us to see 50 of his followed accounts, so Lord knows how many other vile accounts that he is actively consuming, because he's following over 100 of them. What I also find concerning is the fact that when he was exposed for following these absolutely repulsive degenerative accounts, he didn't actually unfollow them in response. He just privated his account so he could continue watching them, just this time without people noticing. After all though, this wouldn't be the first slimy thing that BonkieDoge did behind closed doors, as he was proven to still have Potema and Camgeyser added on Discord. This is months after Potema had admitted over 8 times to with a while he was 16, which was third-degree statutory. 4-year-olds cannot consent. And this was also a month after Cam Geyser was proven to have posted suggestive and content to in his Discord server who ranged from 13 to 15 years of age, while he himself was 20. Somehow, both their actions didn't dissuade him from being friends with them and closely associated. That not only says a lot about his character as a person, but it also confirms the fact that someone is only as good as the company they keep close to them. I do find BonkieDoge's association with Cam Geyser humorous too, considering the fact that Cam Geyser threw BonkieDoge under the bus in his original response to the allegations, in which in itself was an already terrible response. In reference, of course, to when Cam Geyser consistently posted suggestive content of his Roblox character in his Discord server to which he shifted blame onto BonkieDoge as he was the original creator of the content, just cementing how deep this rabbit hole actually goes in the Roblox animation community. In a now deleted livestream which BonkieDoge had too, it was revealed that he had a folder on his computer for the shark from Changed. The artwork was inherently bar and overtly too. So once again, he self-reported extremely hard here. He was 23 years old, possessing content of furry characters on his devices. Now, for those of you who are unaware, BonkieDoge lives in Thailand, and Thailand has been known to be vehemently opposed to such content. For example, there have been cases where foreign nationals were investigated for possessing such content on their devices, demonstrating how the Thai police do see the content as and concerning. Laws under Penal Code 287 in Thailand also make the depictions of even fictional ones and affirms that content can violate public morality laws if they are deemed indecent and/or. All of these factors added together build the picture that the content is deemed in his home country, and the fact that BonkieDoge not only actively seeks out the content online, but also possesses it means that he is very much incriminating himself here. Now let's move away from BonkieDoge's Twitter account where he was actively following car accounts for a second, which I can't even believe I have uttered in a sentence because it is literally so unbelievably insane that this 23-year-old man was actively seeking out car on Twitter. But if we take a look back to his email list, in which I showed at the start of this video, you will see an account called MGuy. Now that we've proven that MGuy was one of the many alternate accounts that he ran, on his MGuy account on YouTube, he made a test stream where he accidentally leaked his Facebook account. When analyzing this Facebook account that was clearly his, Guamgo highlighted that he was following many accounts and even straight up accounts on it. On an account that could be monitored by future employers and something under his full legal name, he's actively seen consuming and engaging with alleged content at the age of 23. What the hell? But anyway, hopefully that is enough to cohesively prove that once again, another Roblox animation channel has been proven to be someone who cannot be trusted with the platform that they have cultivated, and someone who, in BonkieDoge's case, is into art inherently depicting animals and also children. He is a 23-year-old man, he possessed this content, and there is no joke here. It is not dark humor, it is not defensible, and it should not be excused. But however, watch when this video comes out though, because Potema and Cam Geyser will probably gladly continue to speak with BonkieDoge in private after all that he's been proven to have done. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are being actively discussed, so viewer discretion is advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines, including the YouTube Child Safety Guidelines. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this situation. And join my Discord server if you wish to contact me. My Discord is discord.gg/Parlo. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.
Do